Class 8th. This is a continuation of your chapter Active and Passive Voice. In the last video, we have seen how to convert active into passive in different tenses, and we have completed till exercise S. Now we have to start from page number 99, and the topic is ditransitive verb, which means with two objects. Okay, so when a transitive verb has two objects, then there are two possible ways of converting the sentence into passive voice. All right, so in such a sentence, either of the two objects may be used as the subject in the passive voice while the other remains unchanged, and it is called retained object. So if suppose when a transitive verb has two objects, then we can change the active into passive by using any one of the object as subject, and the other one that remains, that is unchanged and is called retained object. This is clear? Okay. Now see this example. He gave us some almonds. So here some almonds is the direct object and us is the indirect object. So we can convert it in two ways. See the first one. Some almonds were given to us, or we were given some almonds. Alright. So A1 is more preferred and the second is not that much preferred. Okay. Now see some more example. He gave her some roses. Some roses were given to her. Second, we know the facts. The facts are known to us. D, she made him complete the task. He was made to complete the task. Now see this note part. Use of by becomes unnecessary in the passive voice when emphasis is on the action rather than the doer. When the doer is unknown, when the doer of the action is obvious, or when the doer of the action is a large group of different individuals, then also by is not used. See the example, fruit salads were served to the guests. Now can you find by here? No. But mainly we see that when we change active into passive, we see the word by, but here it's not necessary to use it. Okay. Now see this exercise T. This is important. Mark it as important. All right. You have to rewrite the following sentence in the passive voice. First one is done for you. See that the information excited us. We were excited by the information. See the second. We know her weak points. What will be the answer? Her weak points are known to us. We becomes us. Third, few sheets were given to us. This is the question. What will be the answer? Us becomes we. We were given few sheets by them. Fourth, they drew the ball at Ram. The ball was thrown at Ram by them. Fifth, in the early age, men hunted animals. What will be the answer? Animals were hunted by men in the early age. Sixth, the teacher is correcting our papers. What will be the answer? Our papers are being corrected by the teacher. Seventh, we have forwarded the letter to the head office. The letter has been forwarded to the head office by us. Eighth, they organize matches every month. Matches are organized by them every month. Now I will show you the answers in written form. See the answers of T exercise. If you have not followed or didn't heard any of the answers clearly, you can write it from here, but write all the answers correctly. Alright, students? Okay, let's move further now. Now the next topic is conversion of interrogative sentence into passive voice. How you convert interrogative, means questions, sentence into passive voice. Read the following sentence. Do they watch the match every month? How we change it into passive? Is the match watched every month? Next is, did mother bake these biscuits? Were these biscuits baked by mother? Then, have you written these letters? Have these letters been written by you? Now, it is evident that auxiliary verb do, does, did in an interrogative sentence changes into are and we. Alright, so do, does and did changes into are, were. And auxiliary verbs have, has, they change into have been, plus past participle form of the verb. This is clear. Then the third thing, that models like can, must, should do not change in active or passive voice. This is clear. Okay. Now, when a question begins with who, what, which, and it is changed from active to passive voice, the question word does not change in the beginning, and a preposition, usually by, is placed toward the end. See the example. Which road have the protesters blocked? Which road has been blocked by the protester? So you can see which is not changed. Okay. And you can find the preposition by at the end of the sentence. I hope this is clear. Let's quickly do this exercise U. Change the following into passive voice. Is Srijan hosting the event? What will be the answer? Is the event being hosted by Srijan? Second, who teaches you English? What will be the answer? By whom are you taught English? Third, can you write this in Arabic? Can this be written in Arabic by you? Then fourth, when did you complete this? When was this completed by you? Fifth, which room did they decorate for the party? Which room was decorated by them for the party? Sixth, did you bake this cake? Was this cake baked by you? So you can see the above things, that do, does, did changes into are and verb, and have, has changes into have been plus past participle form of the verb, and can, must, should does not change. It is applicable here. Now let's see the answers in written form of exercise U. Now see this exercise U. If you have missed something, write it here from here. Pause this video and write all the answers correctly. Now our next topic is conversion of imperative sentences into passive voice. Okay. What are imperative sentences? Imperative sentences are those sentences which gives you some command, suggestion, order, request. I hope you remember this. Alright, now see how we convert imperative sentences into passive voice. See the passive one, let it be done, or it should, may, ought to, must be done. So the passive structure of a command or order begins with let. The imperative word changes to be plus participle. See the example. Do not ill-treat the poor. We have to start with let. Let the poor not be ill-treated. Be has to be there. Okay. This be, this word, this has to be there, and the sentence will start from let. See the second example. Switch off all the fans. Let all the fans be switched off. Okay. Now if we have to this was for commands. Now next is advice or suggestion. When we have to change it into passive form, we change the object of the imperative sentence into subject in passive structure, and it becomes should, must plus be plus past participle form of the verb. See the first one, take medicine at regular timing. Now see, we have changed the object as subject, medicines, and what words we use? Should or must. Here we have used should. Medicine should be taken at regular timing. Then B, call the police. The police must be called. Okay. And the third is, now when the request begins with please or kindly, sometimes the phrase you are requested is placed before the imperative verb. In the negative sentence, you are not requested, to plus verb is used. Okay. And for sentence asking permission, the word kindly and please are placed between may and be. Now see the examples. It will be clear to you all. Don't get worried. Okay. See the first one. Please send the invoice at the earliest. The invoice may kindly be sent at the earliest. Okay. So may and be and plus kindly and please are also used in between. See the B part. Please tie your seatbelt. Do not get up. You are requested to tie your seatbelt and not to get up. Then C. He requested me to attend the party. I was requested by him to attend the party. Now see this exercise V. Again, exercise V is also important for exam point of view. Change the following into the passive voice. Do not ill-treat animals. How we have to start? We have to start with let. Let the animals not be ill-treated. Second, let the garbage not be littered. Third, do yoga exercise regularly. yoga exercises should be done regularly. Fourth, call in the physician. The physician must be called in. Fifth, kindly grant me a month's leave. A month's leave may kindly be granted to me. Sixth, please switch off your mobile phones. You are requested to switch off your mobile phones. So you can see the first two is what? The first two shows your commands. Second two, suggestion or advice. And the last two shows your permissions. Okay. Now change in models. See how models are changed. May, might, call changes to may, might, be, caught. Like one can't climb cliffs. Cliffs can't be climbed. We may call the watchman. The watchman might be called. Now see this exercise W. What you have to do, you have to change the passive into active into passive. Rules of the school must be strictly followed. Second, parents must be looked after in old age. Third, the difficult problems might be solved by him easily. Fourth, let the patient not be disturbed as he needs rest. Okay. Now the last part is passive voice is commonly used in formal writing when you are doing formal writing, like writing scientific reports. The crystals are heated in a test tube. Then writing headlines and advertisements. Car prices hiked. 80 awards for bravery acts. Then writing formal notices or making announcements. Examples: students are requested to give their names as volunteers. Children are requested to stand in a queue. Then writing newspaper reports. New flyover inaugurated by the mayor. Now see this exercise X. Rewrite these sentences in the passive voice. We conduct tours in this area. What will be the answer? Tours are conducted in this area by us. Second, the librarian keeps all the books in the bookshelves. All the books are kept in the bookshelves by the librarian. Then third, did you find the watch? Was the watch found by you? Then did Rahul give you the bills? Were the bills given to you by Rahul? Then fifth, the shopkeeper will give free gifts to the children. Free gifts will be given to the children by the shopkeeper. Sixth, she gave him the job. He was given a job by her. 7. Do not hit the poor boy. Let the poor boy not be hit. 8. Shall we donate these clothes to the orphans? Shall these clothes be donated to the orphans by us? 9. Is anyone taking photographs of the event? Are photographs of the events taken by anyone? 10th, several students will attend the workshop. The workshop will be attended by several students. Students, don't get worried. I will show you all the answers later by completing this exercise Z. See this exercise Y. Use the passive form of verb given in bracket to complete a part of notice. All the participants of the upcoming sports meets are requested to assemble in the hall at 8 a.m. Chocolates will be distributed and gifts will be given to you. You are expected to reach on time. Names of volunteers will be written by the sports captain and will be displayed on the board tomorrow for the upcoming inter-school sports meets. Okay. Now see this exercise Z. You have to rewrite in active voice. First, second is done for you. We have to do from third. Third is the children are being looked after by nanny. Nanny is, okay, are being looked. So you can understand this is in which tense? Present continuous. So what will be the answer? Nanny is looking after the children. Then fourth, are the chairs being arranged by someone? Is someone arranging the chairs? Fifth, the books are being sold by the bookseller. The bookseller is selling the books. Sixth, the ingredients are being mixed by mother. Mother is mixing the ingredients. 7. The gate may kindly be closed. Please close the gate. 8. The nurse must be fetched. Fetch the nurse. Now what you have to do in the second part of this exercise there, you have to use passive form and you have to fill these. Let's quickly do this. Fruits are washed and peeled. Then they are sliced and diced. Some lemon pieces are squeezed on it and the juice is mixed. Some chaat masala is sprinkled before the delicious fruit salad is served in bowls. It is shared by all in the class. Now, the last part, you have to do it by yourself. You have to read the instructions of making an omelette and you have to rewrite the procedure using passive voice. Okay. Now, I'll show you the answers of exercise X and Z together. See it, and this finishes our course of UT2. Please, students, do all the exercises properly and do your paper well. Now, let's see the answers. See the answers. Pause your video and write all the answers correctly. Okay, so this finishes your this chapter and your course for UT2 course as well. Alright, students, we'll meet next in the revision videos. Till then, study well and take care. Bye.